What's up, folks? Welcome back to Jalen's channel. So today is December 31st, and so it's literally the end of the year of the 2019, and the Tokyo is a little bit quiet, and some people are going back to their home cities outside of Tokyo. So the city is getting a little bit empty and quiet, and I'm chilling out. I started my holiday about, I think, from last Saturday, so my brain is kind of slow, but let me share a useful phrase which you will probably hear a lot during the year-end holiday season as well as New Year seasons. The first phrase is 良いお年を. 良いお年を. This means people are trying to send a wish to other people so that they can have a good new year, good next 1 year. 良いお年を. 良いお年をお迎えください. お迎えください makes the phrase more polite. So if you want to say this phrase to the senior people in your office or elder people around you, maybe it's better to say 良いお年をお迎えください. On the other hand, if you just want to say this phrase to your friends, families, your colleagues at the same level, you just need to say 良いお年を. I think if you are living in Japan, you'd hear this phrase a lot. Or you can use this phrase at the end of the year. Right? And then second phrase is 明けましておめでとうございます, which you often hear after the new year. 明けましておめでとうございます means Happy New Year, literally. Happy New Year. And 明けましておめでとうございます is politer phrase comparing with 明けましておめでとう, which is more casual. You use it to your friends, families. 明けましておめでとう. On the other hand, if you want to say it to your seniors, managers in your office or elder people, you need to say 明けましておめでとうございます. And then also, these days, younger generation, I think it's not these days, it's already started when I was kids, about 20 years ago. People sometimes use, younger generation sometimes use 明けおめ. It's the shorter phrase of 明けましておめでとう, 明けおめ. You can only use it to between the friends. Yeah, and probably elder people, like your parents maybe, doesn't want to hear that much. Right, so those are the two phrases, but I also want to share more important cultural and maybe they are cultural things. So in the United States, or maybe I don't want to group it as a whole, but Western countries in general, people usually start their holiday season about 2 weeks ago, before the Christmas, right, as a holiday season. And then people start to spend their times with their families and go on to the vacations, and they are taking breaks until the end of the year. And then they start immediately from January 2nd, I guess. On the other hand, in Japan, people are still working until until the last week of December. Of course, some of the convenience stores are always open through the year, regardless of the new year or regardless of the holiday season. But put aside those exceptions, people are still working until the last week of December. So I worked until December 27th in 2019, and literally I started my holidays from this year. It started from Saturday, Sunday, but it's usual holidays, and then actual holiday season started from December 30th, and then 31st, today is 31st. But they will take off usually until December 5th. So this year, sorry, in 2020, January 1st is public holiday, and then people usually takes holiday until January 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th and 5th is Saturday and Sunday, and then they start working from January 6th. Yeah, and then sometimes, or maybe I'd say often, this difference makes a little bit like irritating tension between over different countries. So, for example, people who are working in Japan, and then of course, if they are running business, they often found some like bugs, errors, or like issues with clients, and then they're like making a call or sending emails to the headquarters, for example, based in the United States. However, most of the people in the States are taking holiday from 2 weeks ago, sorry, before 2 weeks before the end of the year, right? So the response is kind of slow, and then it's a little bit harder to get the response from the people who usually quickly make a response. Of course, software companies these days, they are having the on-call engineer so that they can run services regardless of their holiday. However, of course, it's sometimes very difficult to get the response from people. By the way, just my wife woke up. Now it's 11 a.m. Anyway. So sometimes it's very difficult to get the response from overseas Western companies during the holiday season. I think you can easily imagine, right? On the other hand, once New Year starts and the companies in the Western region starts their business from January 2nd, however, people here are still taking holiday until like January 5th, right? So, like maybe like managers who are based in each states are thinking about why these Japanese employees are responding so late, or like why they are so slow. It's just because of they are taking holiday. So it's not a big deal if you have a like enough reliable relationship, but sometimes this difference makes like stress between employees based in the different countries. Yeah. So as I've been working the companies, international companies who are not Japanese companies, mostly. So I'll try to adjust my like holiday season according to the culture of the companies for taking holiday as much as possible, and also I always try to like share the status of the like service level which we can provide during the holiday season to the Japanese companies, as they are of course expecting the like normal level of the services, but sometimes the response from the headquarters are very slow, and then often there are things which I cannot control. So those are the I think important things if you're working in Japan, or if you're working with the people based in Japan from overseas. Yeah, so that's the tips. And yeah, happy holiday, and then have a nice new year. Happy New Year, and goodbye, and see you guys next year. またね。